My name is Mehdi Baghdad. I represent Black House.
I'm Zach, the Juusola, fighting out of Extreme Couture MMA, and I'm here to take that strap.
Indeed, there's been a lot of talk about it, and now we are finally about to see it. He's out. It's good night, Irish!
Oh, head plant right into the hands.
Beautiful Orange County, California plays host for big night in mixed martial arts action. It's Resurrection Fighting Alliance number 21 from inside the hangar. Hello everybody, I'm Michael Chevello. Great to be here in the OC. I'm joined as always by my verbal sparring partner, UFC Hall of Famer Pat Miletich. Pat, a big main event tonight. The World Lightweight Championship is on the line as Mehdi Baghdad takes on the Juice, Zach Juusola. Mehdi Baghdad, Muay Thai World Champion, the Juice, collegiate wrestler. It's Muay Thai versus wrestling. Mehdi Baghdad brings in the super striking tonight, Pat.
Yes, he does. And when you say Muay Thai World Champion, that means obviously he's a very, very dangerous guy standing up. Said he's worked extensively on his wrestling, so he'll probably have decent takedown defense and worked a lot on his ground. But I tell you what, you're not going to see much better striking than Baghdad in MMA.
Precision and power personifies the striking of the WKBC World Champion Mehdi Baghdad. Collegiate wrestler Zach Juusola training out of Extreme Couture in Las Vegas these days.
Yeah, Juusola's one of those guys, a wrestler growing up, but he has picked up the striking. He's got very powerful kicks, good knees, and good boxing skills. But he may have to use his wrestling tonight, get takedowns on Baghdad.
Pat, do you think it's easy to get the takedowns on Mehdi Baghdad? Baghdad did say Juusola is a fantastic, well-rounded opponent, but where he's going to pick him apart, and it's quite obvious, he's on the feet.
Yeah, well, I mean, he's got to commit to his strikes if he's going to set up his takedowns, so you're in danger by doing that with a world champion in Muay Thai.
The odds for our main event for the World Lightweight Championship have Baghdad the favorite at -210, the comeback on the Juice at +160. Our co-main event tonight should be an absolute rip snorter at Bantamweight. Bruno Frazatto takes on Joe Murphy. Joe Murphy's 7-1 record, a Kleber Luciano protege. Frazatto, a BJJ Pan-American and European champion. Frazatto, one of the best submission specialists in the BizPac.
Yeah, Frazatto also true world champion, no gi. That means he does combat jiu-jitsu, not just sport jiu-jitsu, which is all gi stuff. But I tell you what, this guy is so slick on the ground, he will take a submission from anywhere. You have to be on your toes with him.
You look at 7-1 Joe Murphy, no slouch himself on the ground. He says, I'll happily play the ground game with Frazatto. I'll give him a taste of his own medicine.
Well, Murphy's very good on the ground. 5 of his 7 victories have come by submission, but he's up against the best in the game, so he might want to strike.
Folks, take a look at the rest of the stacked card here at RFA number 21. Blake Troop takes on Khalil Roundtree in a middleweight contest, and then takes on Altair Alencar. Francisco France takes on Mikey Gomez, and at heavyweight, there promises to be a knockout when undefeated Dale Sopi takes on big Chase Gormley. Pat, take us through the official rules.
All right, Michael. The California State Athletic Commission will oversee tonight's event. Unified rules will be used, so elbows to a downed opponent will be legal. The title fights tonight are 5 5-minute rounds. All the other fights are 3 5-minute rounds, and the 10-point must scoring system will be used.
It is time to get RFA number 21 underway from here in the hangar. We'll do it at a catch weight 190 between Blake Troop and Khalil Roundtree. For our official introductions, let's go to Mike Kendall.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are live on Access TV from the hangar here in beautiful Costa Mesa, California for RFA 21. Tonight's event is brought to you in part by New Breed Nutrition, Inca Cola, GLC 2000 Safe Auto, and Adidas Combat Sports. This event is sanctioned by the California State Athletic Commission Chairman John Frierson, Executive Officer Andy Foster, judging and refereeing tonight's fights Louis Cobain, Michael Bell, Herb Dean, Big John McCarthy, and Mike Beltran. Your timekeeper tonight is Willie Ariola and Joe Borelli. Your physicians, cage side, Dr. Jeff Roberts and Dr. Vicky Mazzarona. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing our first fight of the night. Fighting out of the blue corner, Blake Troop.
Fighters to the UFC in 2014.
Please welcome his opponent fighting out of the red corner, Khalil, the Warhorse Roundtree.
Time of the tape for our opening matchup. 2-1 versus 1-0. 3 years the older is Troop. He's also the taller by 3 inches. Reach in the arms goes the way of Roundtree. Reach in the legs quite substantial, the way of Blake Troop.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds in an RFA catchweight at 190 pounds. It is brought to you by Boulevard Hotels. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. He stands 6'4", weighing in at 189.6 pounds, holding a professional record of 2 wins, 1 loss. Training out of the compound and fighting out of Oceanside, California, Blake Troop. His opponent across the cage, fighting out of the red corner, stands 6'1", weighing in at 190 pounds, holding a professional MMA record, 1 win, 0 losses. Training out of Black House and fighting out of Los Angeles, California, Khalil, the Warhorse Roundtree. Your referee in charge of the action is Mike Beltran.
All right, jump in over the rules already. Protect yourself at all times. Obey my commands at all times. Touch goes down for 1. At the sound of the bell, come on out and handle your business, guys. Let's go.
Mike Beltran and his Rapunzel moustache ready for action to kick us off here at RFA 21. The Warhorse versus Blake Troop. We're inside the RFA octagon for the last time in 2014 here on Access TV. Southpaw stance on the Warhorse, orthodox stance on Blake Troop. Turning left hand early on here.
Good job circling out by Roundtree also.
Little fake there from Troop. Said he's got to be careful of Roundtree's explosiveness in the early stages of this fight.
Troop's feet are very wide in his stance. Tough to move like that.
If you've seen Khalil fight before, you know his striking is always spot on. And so too here. Big left hook connects.
Out.
Troop's out cold. Good night, Irene. Khalil Roundtree has done it again. The Warhorse executes in fine fashion. My word.
Fighting a lefty, keep your right hand up.
Guys, thank you. My sponsors. Man.
Roundtree's always exciting, and that was no exception. It didn't take long.
Yeah, does a beautiful job here. Throws a kick and then follows up right away. That's the important part. A lot of people think a combo's done when the kick hits. If you follow up, a lot of times you'll catch people. Roundtree did it perfectly. One more time, sets it up, throws the cross, push-pull Muay Thai style right there. Throw a punch and then kick off the opposite side and then follow up with hands right away. And Troop is sleeping.
2-0 now, the pro career of the Warhorse, Khalil Roundtree, who was 5-1 as an amateur, and that was a superb knockout.
Let me get that shirt, please.
Blake Troop now falls to 2-2. Did take the fight on only 10 days' notice, Blake Troop. Came in off a first-round TKO. Ends the year on the losing end of a first-round KO. Let's go to Mike Kendall, make it all official.
Ladies and gentlemen, your referee, Mike Beltran, calls a stop to the fight at 39 seconds into the first round for your winner by knockout, Khalil, the Warhorse Roundtree.
Great ovation for the man they call the Warhorse. Khalil Roundtree improves his pro record to 2-0. Folks, still ahead the Bantamweights, Bruno Frazatto and Joe Murphy. And after that, it will be the main event of the evening. Mehdi the Sultan Baghdad and Zach the Juice Juusola fight for the RFA Lightweight Championship. RFA 21 on Access TV fights. We'll be right back. Welcome back inside the hangar in Costa Mesa, California, where Resurrection Fighting Alliance number 21 is certainly alive and happening. In our opening fight, we saw a blistering knockout from Khalil Roundtree in the first round over Blake Troop. Folks, don't forget, every Friday night, Inside MMA is your only source for everything going down in the world of mixed martial arts. Inside MMA gives you breaking news, the best highlights and exclusive interviews. Catch all the action right after our show at 12:30 Eastern here on Access TV, your home for MMA. Been looking forward to this one at featherweight. The amazing Sam Tuma, undefeated 8-0, takes on Altair Alencar.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome, fighting out of the blue corner, Super Sam Tuma. Fighting out of the red corner, Altair Alencar.
To Justin Lin last time out, back in June. Said he worked on his cage awareness, being more cautious, not rushing in. Says Tuma's a decent striker with good leg kicks. He plans to expose him on the ground.
And coming off a loss, you know he's going to be motivated. Alencar's a talented kid, so Tuma's going to have to be very careful with him.
Altair Alencar with Lyoto Machida in his corner. Here's how they stack up. Tail of the tape. 2 years the older is undefeated Tuma. He's also the taller, the heavier, and has the reach in both the arms and the legs. Herb Dean, the final instructions for this one. We're set for 3 rounds at featherweight between Sam Tuma and Altair Alencar. Tuma has been ultra impressive so far in his undefeated 8-0 career. 6-week camp in prep for this one.
Ready to fight? Ready. Do it.
We've got another southpaw here in Super Sam Tuma, which means that Alencar wants to throw the right hand down the center all night long, and he opens up with that right hand. Beautiful uppercut there from Sam Tuma. Altair wants him on the ground. They get to the ground. It's Tuma in top position.
Good job by Alencar to punch his way into that clinch, but not able to secure the takedown. Tuma, great balance and a great whizzer.
Tuma looking for a way back to his feet, but Alencar wants to keep him on the ground, and he does so inside of Tuma's guard now. 40 seconds down in the first set for 3.
Tuma doing a good job controlling inside here. Better watch out for that elbow coming.
This is where Altair Alencar said he would expose Sam Tuma on the ground. This is where Sam Tuma would prefer to be, on the feet. Nice knee off the left there from Alencar.
Tuma doing his best to turn back into him and square up, get that underhook, trying to fight that left arm through.
Skip up knee, trying to cork the outside of the left thigh there from Altair Alencar.
Tuma, good job with head position here.
Knee guard put on by Alencar. Still knee gets through off the right leg to the inside thigh from Super Sam.
Oh,
that one there almost cut the pie up the center.
Yes, it did. Long arms, able to secure that single. Let's see if he can do anything with it, though. Got to bend his knees, get his hips in.
Good knee to the inside thigh, just above the left knee, and again there from Sam Tuma. A lot of good Muay Thai stylists, when on the inside and the clinch working the knees, will find one spot and just hammer that spot over and over again to get in the legs of the opponent.
Tuma making, I think in my mind, a tactical error here, fighting in close with Alencar. It's where Alencar wants him. Negates that reach of Tuma.
Tuma did say he wanted to use more reachy techniques, particularly the jab. No chance to execute them while he's inside a Muay Thai clinch like this. Alencar trying to pull that head down. Tuma lowering his body weight, so he's not going to go down. Looks for a double leg here, Super Sam.
Had the chance to lock his hands on that double, but didn't do it.
Uppercuts. And Super Sam says that'll be enough of that.
Work, come on.
Kick with the instep there.
I don't know if I do that to the shin with your instep.
Yeah, soft part of the foot going to one of the hardest parts of the body.
Yeah.
Knee guard now from Super Sam. Got the overhook on that left arm. Sam breaks off, takes a right hand for his troubles. Tries to use the jab now for Sam Tuma.
Sam needs to control the center of the cage. Got to get off that cage, get his back out of there.
Always very relaxed, very composed. Super Sam Tuma tries to pull the head down. There's the meet and greet from Tuma. Alencar didn't like it. Goes from a single to a double here, Altair Alencar.
Got his hands locked. Let's see if he can work this. Got to suck those hips in. Nice.
Looking for a takedown. Tuma says not going to happen, buddy. Needed the midsection from Altair. Tuma went to the jaw.
Tuma, good balance.
Looping punches, uppercut from Tuma. Left roundhouse kick to the midsection. Little sloppy there, though, from Super Sam Pat.
Yeah, I was going to say, Tuma needs to tighten up that offense or he's going to get clipped.
Solid outside thigh kick. Pivots on the lead foot, does Altair. Sam's hands very low. Overhand right from him. Alencar out of dodge. Just kicking to that lead knee is Super Sam Tuma, and Alencar puts him back against the octagon. It is RFA number 21 from the hangar in Orange County, California. You're watching Access TV. Good knee there from Altair Alencar. Goes for a single leg.
Oh, nice work.
Spins around, takes the back almost here of Sam Tuma. Chance to the knees. Actually throws the high shin. Inventive there from Alencar.
Yes, he is. Good flexibility there. In tight.
If you can get a little space here. No, you won't throw it. Maybe looking for a back elbow. Knee off the cage there and drift back to center cage.
When he breaks off from the clinch or takedown attempts, Alencar does a good job of punching his way out of there. Scores some extra points.
Lunging, looping punches again, not effective here for Sam Tuma. Big outside thigh kick and again from Alencar. He's landed them all throughout the first round, and that was a good scrap.
Tuma missing on a lot of his punches, but did a good job with his knees here when he got Alencar's control of his head there in that tie clinch. Did a good job of getting the knees off. And here it is again as they break away. Good job clipping Alencar on the forehead. Wasn't the chin, though, so he didn't put him away with it.
Pat, you're giving it 10-9 to Alencar. Take us through your scorecard.
Alencar just doing a good job being aggressive. Good defense. And landed the better strikes, honestly, even though the two knees hit him. Overall, Alencar much better.
Second round of 3 here between Super Sam Tuma and Altair Alencar. One of the more poetic names in mixed martial arts, Pat.
Yeah.
Altair Alencar. There's some expert instruction from a lady in the crowd. He sucks, Sammy, you've got him.
Yeah, that won't work.
Both men fighting in orthodox stance here. Good kick to that lead thigh again from Alencar. Then he works his lateral movement, goes clockwise. Kick to the outside knee there from Sam Tuma. Looking for the inside thigh, Alencar.
Tuma needs to work his jab, man, use his reach.
You see Tuma switch back to southpaw. Alencar caught the leg nicely and he went back to orthodox Tuma. Cracking round kick to the waist there from Alencar. Certainly has the torque, has the pivot on those roundhouses to the legs back.
Yeah, and he does a great job after he kicks that lateral motion, getting out of dodge, avoiding most of the strikes that are coming back.
Needs to work some more combinations here too, man. Not just rely on the one shots. High check from him. Alencar starting to breathe a little heavy here. Minute and a half down in the second.
Need to move a little bit more. Working hard.
fake and looking for a right hand. Tuma didn't quite happen for him. Alencar forces him back against the cage.
One thing that saved Tuma there, Alencar locked his arms around his body, but also one arm. And Tuma was able to lift that underhook and turn back into it.
Breaks off this Tuma, back to center cage. Approaching the halfway mark of this second round. First round, we go the way of Altair Alencar. He throws a lead roundhouse, then one off the rear leg.
Tuma now checking those kicks. That means his leg is feeling it.
Double hook from Altair, nothing connecting for him. Gets out of the way of the counter right hand.
Good setup.
Solidly done. Short left hook to the orbital. Forces Tuma back.
Followed with that uppercut after that jab and then the hook. Nice setup.
Got to say, so far, Pat, Tuma not looking as on his game as in his previous fight.
No, and you know, it always is going to dictate a little bit on how your opponent moves. Alencar's been moving pretty decent.
Tuma did say he'd use the jabs against Altair, but he hasn't worked them effectively so far as he takes a vicious roundhouse kick to the carcass. Skip up roundhouse. Nice switch on that from Altair Alencar. Lots of movement here from Alencar, using plenty of the octagon. And again, nice quarter angle turn. Fires the right hand, smack bang in the kisser. Tuma's been caught. Here comes Alencar. Drops down for a single. Was that the right move though, Pat? Seeing as he had Sam Tuma in trouble with the hand.
Well, at least he let go of it when he realized he didn't have it. But yeah, probably would have been best to follow up with more punches because he was hurting Tuma.
Sam Tuma taking some punishment here in the second.
Tuma.
It's not a tumor. Sam Tuma.
It's your accent, right?
It is.
Palma, Tuma.
Ooh, there you go.
Time.
And that one there, shot to the old John Smalls, and Herb Dean calls time. Don't forget, folks, still to come here tonight, the Juice, Juusola takes on Mehdi Baghdad for the World Lightweight Championship in our main event.
Tuma taking this break. He was looking pretty fatigued there before that knee landed.
And Alencar getting into the Christmas spirit. The decorations get a bit of a rattle. Try hanging these baubles from the tree, Pat.
Ooh, it looked like it was... That might have been in the midsection, brother.
Let's have a look from this angle. Oh, maybe just above the cup.
I don't know, man. That looked like the digestive tract to me.
Gotta keep them clean.
Alencar has 5 minutes to recover here. Don't think he'll take the full 5.
You ready to fight?
Could have hit the top of the cup, though.
Okay. Fight.
Back underway. Outside leg kick, Alencar. Counter right hand from Tuma. Checks the low kick, Tuma.
Tuma needs to get more active if he's going to win this fight.
Good outside leg kick from Super Sat. Alencar faked with an overhand right, then popped a little left hand on the inside. Clash of legs, and Altair drew the short straw, breathing heavy again here. Altair Alencar. Tuma's looped a lot of his punches tonight, not really gone up the center corridor, particularly with the jab, as he said he would. 2 down, we go to the towels.
Alencar in this fight has done a great job landing his kicks and then skating away, avoiding damage coming back. See how he moves every time he's done kicking. Smart stuff, good defense. End up pretty at the end of your career if you do that.
Lyoto Machida in the corner of Altair. And the team from the arena in the corner of Super Sam. Another 10-9er, Pat, you say to Alencar.
Yes, sir. Staying busy, landing effective strikes, and getting out of the way of most of the stuff coming back the other way.
2018, Altair Alencar after 2. The man they call Tratorzino in the lead on our scorecards. It's all for Super Sam Tuma to do.
Yeah, Alencar, pretty good corner there. Machida and Pedro Munoz.
Former RFA champion Pedro Munoz. It was a pleasure to commentate his career.
Fun to watch.
Fake off the back leg here from Super Sam. Good roundhouse off the rear leg from Altair Alencar.
Oh.
Sam didn't want to go to the ground, but now he's got Alencar inside a half guard.
Good position for Alencar to land in. Shorter, stockier fighters do well there on the tall guys underneath them.
I'm sure Alencar would have liked to have seen a lot more of the ground in this fight, but he has been the dominant on the feet. It's gotten him 2 rounds at our scorecard so far. Now we're going to see some ground game. Let's see if Altair can posture up from here. Will he look to pass and go to the left side of the body of Sam Tuma?
Tuma working hard to get back to that full guard.
Corner of Sam Tuma telling him to use that butterfly he's got on the left leg here. Left hand's top position from Altair Alencar.
Can be very difficult in tall fighters' guards. Setting up a triangle, trying to. You can see Alencar grab that shin bone to stop it.
Inside full guard of Sam Tuma, 3:20 remains. Tuma's got to start working, got to start putting down the points here.
Yeah, got to go for a submission, got to get something going, a scramble of some sorts, to at least try and get an escape and get back to his feet.
Tuma, who came in with an undefeated 8-0 record, 3 knockouts and 3 subs. Last fight a DQ win over Daniel Aguiar at RFA 15 back on June 6. Alencar came in tonight off a first-round TKO loss to Justin Lind at RFA 15 on that same show.
And we talked about that before this fight. Fighters coming off losses who are talented guys are going to be motivated and very dangerous and tough to beat.
Former physical education teacher, Altair Alencar. This is where he would expose Tuma, he told us yesterday, on the ground.
Stand tight, trying to negate that reach and leverage of Tuma.
Top man, you need to work.
Time is becoming the enemy of Super Sam Tuma. He may be staring down the barrel of his first ever loss. He's got to find a way to get to his feet, and he's got to do it soon, Pat.
Yes, he does. He's got the foot on the hip. Could give a big shove, try and clear Alencar out of his way and get up. There it is.
High left roundhouse from Altair Alencar.
Tuma got to pour it on now, buddy.
It's time to pull out the stop for Sam Tuma. Tried to pull the head down. Looping right hand from Tuma. Once again, a lot of looping punches in the fight. Not too much straight line. Uppercut works the tree.
Rocking it.
Alencar's been caught here. Here comes Super Sam. Has he got his second win? High knee. Sam Tuma loaded on Altair Alencar.
Showing he wants this win.
Alencar on his back now.
Tuma should make him get right back up.
And he's going to do that. 80 seconds to go. Sam Tuma, has he swung the pendulum? Has he turned the tide here in the OC?
I'd be on him. Oh, beautiful.
High knee! Alencar in trouble. Tuma goes head hunting, backs him up with the right hand. High knee! Might take clincher into the high knee. Sam Tuma, house on fire, under a minute to go now.
He's got to get it done in this minute right here, buddy.
The heart, the tenacity, the resilience. Sam Tuma, look at the finish, Altair.
Altair is gassed and moving, brother.
He may have nothing left. Alencar looks like he's spent, and Tuma teeing off at him like a golf course.
Tuma
Step through knee.
Needs to get control of that head and keep firing knees, and don't stop until he drops.
Big round now for Sam Tuma. Will it be enough to pull him right back into the winner's score? Loads the right hand to the temple. Sticks the jab on the kisser.
Knees, knees, and more knees, buddy.
But Tuma's fatigued as well. He may have punched himself out. Both men blowing up a storm. Jab 2 from Tuma. Doesn't get past the forearms. An amazing final round from Super Sam Tuma. Can't knock him down though.
Oh my goodness.
What a contest. They gave it their all. They collapsed to the canvas in fatigue.
That's what you want to see as a trainer. Guys leave it all in the cage. Gave it everything they had. Tuma, talented guy. I'm wondering why he took so long to start pulling the trigger, Mike.
Exactly, Pat. Did Tuma leave his run too late?
Tuma doing a good job here in the last round, showing he's got a ton of heart and truly wanting the victory. Staying on Alan Carr the whole time, no matter how tired he is, your arms and legs feel like they're 1,000 pounds at this point. But he kept working, throwing the knees, throwing the punches. Alan Carr showing, even though he was exhausted, great chin, able to stay on his feet. Both guys collapsing. Wow.
Pat's scorecard, 10-9 final round to Super Sam, 29-28 though to Altair Alencar. Will Tuma incur the first loss of his career?
I think he has, Mike.
I thought it was a very, very good first 2 rounds from Alencar on the feet.
Yep. Good strategic fight.
Still to come here tonight, folks, on Access TV, the lightweight championship of the world, Zach Juusola, Mehdi Baghdad, and a heavyweight scrap, Dale Sopi takes on Chase Gormley. It is Resurrection Fighting Alliance number 21, final show of the year here on Access TV Fights. Big show next year. Over 40 live fights on Access TV, including 13 straight weeks of fighting at the start of the year. We're adding some new shows to our roster. One we're really looking forward to, Legacy Kickboxing.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
Their first show, January in Houston. Pat Barry featured on that card. Let's go to Mike Kendall now for the decision.
After 3 rounds of MMA, we go to judges' scorecards. Judge Louis Cobain scores the bout 28-29 Tuma. Judge Michael Bell scores the bout 28-28 a draw. And Judge Mike Beltran scores the bout 29-27 for your winner. By majority decision, Super Sam Tuma.
Can't say we agree with it, but Super Sam Tuma improves his record. He is still undefeated, 9-0 and 1 no contest, the record of Super Sam Tuma, Pat.
I guess I see everything different here in California.
Folks, still plenty more action coming your way. We'll be back in just a moment on Access TV Fights from the hangar in Orange County. You're watching Resurrection Fighting Alliance number 21. Welcome back to Resurrection Fighting Alliance number 21 on Access TV. Hope you're enjoying the action from inside the hangar in Orange County, California. We've seen 2 fights so far. Khalil Roundtree knocking out Blake Troop in the first round, and then a controversial decision win for Sam Tuma over Altair Alencar, even though Pat and I thought that Alencar won the contest 2 rounds to 1. In fact, let's go now to Pat Miletich. He's got a very special guest. He's got Alencar's trainer, former UFC world champion, Lyoto Machida.
Loredo, always good to see you, brother.
Nice
Thank you for joining us. So you were cornering Alan Carr against Sam Toomer. As you heard Michael say, we had him on our scorecards winning that fight. How did you see it? And what were the keys, in that fight for him?
It's very close fight, very tough fight for Altair. But I think he won the first round. Maybe the second was very close. In the third one, he started better. But at the end, he got tired maybe, and he got a lot of punch. It's very close. Right?
Yeah, do you think the amount of movement he had to do against Sam Toomer in the first 2 rounds, because he had to move a lot because of Toomer's reach and athleticism and stuff like that, you think that fatigued him a little bit?
Yeah, maybe if he's moving more in the third round, he can beat the guy, because he threw a good, he got a good punch at the beginning of the round and throw the guy, they took the guy down, but...
Right. Now you guys obviously have a great stable at your gym, Black House.
Yes.
A lot of very, very tough guys. How many guys in the room at one time would you consider world-class, world champion caliber fighters in there now?
We have a couple fights now. We have a Glover Teixeira. He's a very tough fighter. You have a Kevin Casey. Brandon Schaub too. He's gonna fight tomorrow in UFC. He goes there and training with us. You have a couple guys that unknown. Everybody doesn't know, but tough opponents. Tough, good partner.
Right. Now let's talk about you a little bit. Get to blow you up a little bit. Big fight coming up for you. I saw your last fight. I was ringside for that one. It was a very close fight, good fight. I love watching you, but tell us about your upcoming fight.
Yeah, my fight against CBWA gonna be in Brazil, December 20th, and I'm very well prepared for this fight. I have a good strategy for CBWA. I know he's a wrestler, but I'm getting used to fight against a wrestler. I know how to fight. Always a hard fight for me, but...
Yeah, you got him on your home turf. You're pretty good against wrestlers, obviously, so we look forward to watching that one, brother.
Thank you.
Thanks for joining us.
See you.
Pat Miletich there is one of the real gentlemen of the sport. Former UFC world champion Lyoto Machida. Trainer also at Black House Gym. They are well represented tonight. Folks, up next, we are going to the middleweight division where Francisco Franz takes on the tough Mikey Gomez.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome fighting out of the blue corner, Francisco Kiko Franz. Corner, Mikey Gomez.
Is 1 year the elder of Kiko. Both stand 6'1". Weight goes the way of Kiko. Reach in the arms the way of Mikey Gomez. He's got an inch longer legs, has Kiko. Francisco Franz. Let's go to Mike Kendall.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds in the RFA middleweight division. It is brought to you by Adidas Combat Sports. Visit them at acsgear.com for all your combat sports needs. Adidas is all in or nothing for MMA. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. He stands 6'1", weighed in at 186.4 pounds, holding a professional record of 10 wins, 3 losses, and 1 draw. Training out of Power MMA in Kamaru Usman, fighting out of Phoenix, Arizona, Francisco Kiko Franz. His opponent across the cage, fighting out of the red corner, stands 6'1", weighed in at 185 pounds, holding a professional MMA record, 17 wins, 10 losses. Training out of Brain and Dynamics MMA, fighting out of Newport Beach, California, Mikey Gomez. Your referee in charge of the action is Big John McCarthy.
Gentlemen, we got over the rules in the back. Protect yourself at all times and obey my commands at all times. If you want to touch gloves, touch them down. Best of luck to both of you. Back to your corners.
John McCarthy to get us underway for this one. First round set for 3. At middleweight here. And it should be good. How long will it take for one of these two men to look to get the fight to ground? Jabs from Mikey Gomez. Inside leg kick Gomez.
Big legs on France, man.
Fake there from Kiko. Jab 2 from Gomez. Inside leg kick, should have followed through with the right hand. Fakes again from Kiko. You know he wants to get to the ground. There's one way to get an opponent to the ground. Smash them there. Kiko on fire. Gomez in trouble here.
Trying to tie him up is France.
It was a huge shot that dropped Mikey Gomez. Top position for Kiko.
That was just bombs away. John McCarthy about swatted Gomez's hand clean off of his arm for grabbing the cage.
There you go. That's the way to push on.
Gomez rattled.
4 minutes, Kiko. 4 minutes.
Action-packed opening minute of this fight.
His wrist is wrestling here. It's right here.
France, nice job sliding over that leg.
This is where Kiko is so dangerous. There are so many submission options open to him here. Big right hand between the eyes of Gomez.
Not where you want to be, stuck up against the cage. Gomez trying to get away from it. France trying to turn him back into it. Arm triangle already, beautiful.
It's coming. It's just a matter of time.
Look at how he's locking
Kiko
his
puts
hands.
on the pressure.
He's out.
Open the fridge. Mikey Gomez is out cold.
He's doing the funky chicken, Mike.
Not a good sign. Gomez finally back to his knees here, but it was lights out for Mikey.
Alan Goez shaking his hand there. Alan Goez, world champion BJJ. Known him for many years, Mike.
Indeed. Used to love watching his fights back in the old days. Gomez, good to see he's recovered. My word, it didn't take long. This is what Kiko does so well.
Big mistake by Gomez. Reached across the head and gave the triangle to France. France securing it. Gomez trying to defend by locking his hands behind his leg to pry out of it. So tight, he's out instantly. Talk about a sick submission. Here it is again. Look at how tight his head is. Crushing with his whole body. Blood to the brain is gone. Sleepy time.
Francisco France, the human NyQuil, puts another opponent to sleep. And Mike Kendall is going to make it all official in a moment. He is super impressive, this man, Francisco France. Only 2 of his fights have gone to the 3rd round. He's had a lot of first-round finishes. That's Isaac Abel last time. It's Mikey Gomez tonight. Let's go to Kendall.
Ladies and gentlemen, your referee, Big John McCarthy, calls a stop to the fight at 1 minute, 43 seconds into the first round for your winner. By submission, by arm, triangle choke, Francisco Kiko France.
Kiko does it again. Francisco France, now 11 wins, 3 losses, and 1 no contest. Folks, Chase Gormley and undefeated Dale Sopi are about to step in the cage. RFA 21 on Access TV fights. We'll be right back. Welcome back inside the hangar for RFA number 21 here on Access TV fights. Folks, earlier on tonight we had some crackers on the prelims. This opening fight between Mark Tupas and Victor Oristanio saw Oristanio put a murderous knockout on Mark Tupas.
Yeah, both guys were battling, throwing bombs at each other. Oristanio had been hurt earlier in the fight also, but that right hand put Tupas to sleep.
Put him on a stretcher and they took him straight to the hospital. Tupas, we saw him out back. He wasn't in a good way. Just vicious stuff from Victor Oristanio.
Both guys, young guys. Great offense. Both guys lacked a little bit in the defense, and I tell people, great offense wins Fight of the Night awards. Great defense wins world titles.
Folks, coming up later tonight, our main event's going to be for the World Lightweight Championship between Zach the Juice Juusola and the World Muay Thai Champion Mehdi Baghdad. We're going to take a closer look at that one.
I'm from France. I'm originally from North Africa, Algeria. I speak 5 languages. I speak French, I speak English, I speak Arabic, Portuguese, and a little bit of Spanish. My original is Arabic, so I want to represent all Arabic countries on the world, like in North Africa and Middle East, because you don't have a lot of fighters who represent Arabic fighter, you know. And I represent LA, you know, because I train in LA, so I'm an LA fighter and Arabic fighter. It was hard to find a fight, and I just signed with the Black House, with Edge, and he find a good opportunity to fight in RFA. I do my first fight 2.5 months ago. I do a great fight, won by KO. So I fight Juusola. He's a really good fighter, he's strong, he's a good wrestling, and good on stand-up too. He can KO me, or I'm going to KO him, so it's not going to be 5 rounds. If you want to stay stand-up with me, I kill him. If you want to go on the ground, I submit him. You have the choice right now. You have to choose what you want. I want to be a born fighter. I want an excited fighter, you know. I go to the war. If the guy kill me, bad luck, and next time I try to kill him, you know. What I want is the show. I'm like an actor. We are actor. We know just a fighter. I want to be a champion. No, we are actor. People come to watch us. It's like people come to watch a movie, a real movie right now. We are on a movie. We are actor, and I want to be the best actor on the world for MMA.
Certainly looking forward to that one. Mehdi, Baghdad, Juusola in our main event. Folks, up next, they promised us a knockout. The two heavyweights throw down undefeated Dale Sopi, who may remind you a bit of Mark Hunt, takes on big battling Chase Gormley.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome, fighting out of the blue corner, Dale Sopi. Please welcome his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Chase Gormley.
Say that Sopi reminds him of Mark Hunt, but with a good high kick. Here's how they stack up. The elder statesman here is Gormley. He's also the taller. The heavier of the two is Sopi. The reach in the arms and the legs both go the way of Chase Gormley.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds in the RFA heavyweight division. It is brought to you by SafeAuto.com, the official insurance partner of the Resurrection Fighting Alliance. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, he stands 5'10", weighed in 270.8 pounds, holding a professional record, 6 wins, 0 losses. Training out of Power MMA and fighting out of Maricopa, California, Dale Sopi. His opponent across the cage, fighting out of the red corner, stands 6'3", weighed in at 263.8 pounds, holding a professional record of 10 wins, 4 losses. Training out of Sub Fighter and the Body Shop, fighting out of Harbor City, California, Chase Gormley. Your referee in charge of the action is Mike Beltran.
Turn around. All right, gentlemen, been over the rules already. Protect yourself at all times. Obey my commands at all times. Touch gloves now if you want. The sound of the bell, come on out and handle your business, guys. Let's go.
The theory on this one is it could either be an absolute rip snorter in which we get a big knockout, or it could be Gormley taking Sopi down, staying on top and grinding him out. We'll see how it goes down here. We are set for 3 rounds at heavyweight.
Get on that side. This side over here.
Look out for that deceptively fast high kick on Dale Sopi. The power in his hands. On the ground it will be Gormley.
You ready to fight? Handle, let's go.
Sopi's short, stocky guy, heavy hips, big legs. Might be tough to take him down.
And he swings early for the overhand right, the headache maker. Inside leg kick from Sopi. High left roundhouse from Gormley. No pivot on it though. Outside leg kick from Sopi was a nice one. Just hit him to the common peroneal nerve above the knee.
Gormley, pretty quick release on that lead leg. Just can't go to the well too many times.
Left high kick from Dale Sopi. Overhand right from Sopi. Didn't have the distance though. Gormley looked for a takedown. Gut munching knee from Gormley. Throws one to the thigh there, Pat.
Yeah, he tried to trip Sopi. Tough to do that with tree trunks.
Knees from Gormley to the outside left thigh.
This is where Gormley wanted to be.
Good knees off both legs here from Gormley. Sopi looking to break off and get some distance. Gormley staying right on top of him, pushing him against the octagon.
Yeah, keeping his weight, angling his body, leaning on him a lot.
Now Sopi has some distance, really throw the overhand right. He got down to the midsection. It's the overhand left from Sopi.
Smoking Joe Frazier left hook out of Sopi there.
Overhand right from Gormley, but he telegraphed it. Sopi with a bolo punch, and he just about caught Gormley.
Sounded like it hit him in the chest.
Don't see the big bolos often. They're always exciting, though. Springing forward with the knee, the galloping barrel that is Dale Sopi. Overhand right from Gormley. We've got a stand-up contest so far. Uppercut to left hook from Sopi. Switches to southpaw. Double left round from Gormley. Sopi went for a Juusola strike almost, then goes to an uppercut.
Gormley, good job with that uppercut. Grabbed the back of the head, pulled him down into it.
A Juusola strike, of course. Traditional martial arts is a knife hand strike. Front kick there from Sopi. Doubles up on that right hand. Single shots here from the big Sopa. Overhand right to the counter leg kick from Gormley. Sopi has some distance again here.
Sopi pretty good balance, nimble guy.
Undefeated 6-0 Dale Sopi, 10-4 Chase Gormley.
Tried to push off the cage there and land that.
Spinning back kick from Sopi. Overhand right from him. He's inventive for a big fella. Overhand right from Gormley. Smacked the taste out of his mouth, and Sopi shrugs it off.
Yeah, didn't even bug him.
Overhand right from Sopi. They are throwing the heavy artillery. Uppercut almost took out the ring lights.
That's why people like to watch heavyweights when they throw bombs.
Inside leg kick high on the thigh there from Gormley. Sopi side on. What's he going to look for? Switcher stance now. Overhand right again from Gormley. Sopi confident that he's got a granite jaw to sustain those shots. High left roundhouse, and Gormley just got out of way. A whisker behind it.
Sopi taking his time.
Get him backside. Left hook overhand right from Sopi. Another scooping punch. Tried to pull the head down.
10 seconds, stop the bell.
Tried for a punt kick that was maybe a fouled axe kick. There's a spinning heel kick from Gormley. Two big men getting a little acrobatic at the end of one.
Both guys moving pretty well for big boys, Mike.
Indeed, indeed.
Gormley did a good job releasing that lead leg quite a bit, and then the spinning kick. Pretty quick for a big boy, actually. And Sopi fighting his way out the cage pretty well in here. Gormley had him backed up quite a bit, trying to pressure him. Not quite as much as he expected, but good stuff out of both guys. Pretty agile athletes.
The whistle sounds for the second round. Sopi and Gormley. Pat, your scorecard for the opening round.
Gormley had pretty good defense. He got hit a couple times, but not with a lot of stuff. Did a better job landing and staying busy, throwing combos.
It is RFA 21 here on Access TV Fights. These are their heavyweights. It was all striking in the opening round. Both men getting inventive. Sopi carrying his hands a little lower, drops the lead hand down to the breadbasket, fighting out a southpaw stance here, the Soap. High check from him. Counters off the high kick, almost connects with the left hand. Good overhand right there from the Soap. Body shot from Sopi.
Oh, he was going to try an elbow there.
Gormley wants him down, gets him down. Now, this is Gormley's territory. Sopi's going to try and find a way back to his feet.
That was commitment. That's what you get when you commit on a takedown. He stayed after him and then hit the trip toward the end of it. Trying to climb over to the mount. Got to pull those hips back, though. Don't want Sopi to sit up. Gormley, nice defense on that knee bar attempt there.
A lot of grunting behind these right hands. They're not hurting Sopi, however, but Gormley is staying busy with them.
Gormley doing a good job controlling the hips, keeping his weight over him. Got a spiral ride, half a spiral ride. Got that right hand inside, see his palm on the inside of his thigh there. Staying hooked in there tight.
Don't know if they said it jokingly, the corner of Sopi, but they said, get dirty, Sopi.
What's the back of the head, Chase?
Get dirty, Sopi.
Soapy's used to clean you, and they said, get dirty, Sopi. I thought it was quite humorous. I don't know if they meant it, but hey,
oh,
here comes the soap.
Watch the knees of the head.
Jab from Gormley. Soapy sucking in the air here. Oh, beautiful uppercut. Tried to knock the goatee off Gormley.
Gormley showing a good chin there, though.
Soapy's got power, but he's gassing here, and he takes this clean right hand to the kisser.
Chin like that can be detrimental when you're tired. You'd rather take the punches to the face than put your hands up sometimes.
Haven't seen Sopi launch too many high kicks in this round. He does a punt kick there. You can't call that a front kick. Inside leg kick. Nice step around from Gormley. 2 minutes 5 remaining. Second round of 3. Sopi has
nice.
really slowed down here, Pat.
Yeah, Gormley needs to stay a little busier, keep picking at him. Just needs to watch out for those big shots. Does a good job rolling with that.
Double hooks, high left roundhouse from Sopi. Combination work is more like it from the big man.
Yeah.
Tries to drill that uppercut from the floor. Overhand right from Sopi. Very soon, folks, we'll be chatting to one of our favourite fighters joining us cage side, Chris Cyborg. Always a pleasure to have Chris in the house here. Gut munching knee from Gormley. Elbow, looking to crack it across the cheekbone there, Sopi.
You can see Sopi post up to throw that, create a little bit of space for it.
Going for that noggin knocker again.
Gormley looking pretty good, man.
Double hooks once more from Dale Sopi. Just can't find the mark though. Took a shot to the old John Smalls. And the referee Beltran calls time here. Sopi's going to get a chance to shake him back into place. Still to come here tonight, our main event, Juusola versus Baghdad for the World Lightweight Championship, as we see the knee that hits the nads.
Yeah, it was pretty solid. Lifted him off his feet.
A patella to the old fella from Chase Gormley.
What are we doing over here, Dale? Your time, okay? Work it out.
It's the hardest groin strike you ever took in your career, Pat.
You know, Muay Thai.
Muay Thai? Did you wear the medal cup?
Yes, I did. And like I say, we used to drill, take sheet metal screws and screw them from the inside out so it would raise the metal with the hole. And you do that a bunch of times, so if they kicked you in the groin, they'd hurt themselves.
Interesting ploy there.
That was our tactic. Old school.
Old school indeed.
Dirty.
You ready to go? All right, gentlemen, let's go. Pick them up, all right? Ready?
We take the sheet metal screws out, though.
I was going to say, I would hope so. We recommence here, 35 seconds on the clock, second of 3. Gormley looks for the takedown. Gormley gets the takedown.
Nice timing right underneath that hook. Lazy hook by Sopi. Gormley jumped out of the mount. Weird.
Half guard here for Gormley, 20 seconds on the clock. It's going to be Gormley's round again.
Gormley being a wrestler, former wrestler, comfortable in that half guard position.
10 seconds.
High school and college All-American wrestler, Chase Gormley.
Go.
2 down, 1 to go.
Aaron Simpson giving some directions to Sopi. Aaron Simpson, obviously, if you'll remember, very good UFC fighter. Very tough guy, knowledgeable guy.
Looks a bit in pain there still, the Soap. Let's see the uppercut here from the big man.
Clipped off the forearm a little bit, forearm to forearm, before it met the face of Chase Gormley, so it slowed down a little before it got to its target.
Also get a little bit tighter on that, get a little closer to Gormley and try and pump that uppercut like a piston rather than trying to loop it so much. It's 2018 Gormley on Pat's scorecard as we go into the third and final.
All right, gentlemen, third and final round. You ready to fight? Ready to fight? Head on, let's go.
Body shot early to the sternum. Gormley is very agile for a 6'3", 260-odd pound man.
Yeah, moves well.
Said he'd been working on his hands, not crowding himself as much. His hand-eye coordination, keeping the chin tucked. He's done most of that tonight.
Slashing elbow followed by the hook from Sopi.
Switching stance here to southpaw Sopi. Got to wonder how much Dale Sopi has left in reserve. He's grimacing between rounds, sucking in the air. Has he got enough left for one or two big combinations and try and find that punch that may jop Chase Gormley?
They better get to work.
Clash of heads almost, and Sopi backs Gormley against the cage. Gormley breaks off. He's done a good job of doing that tonight. Spinning back fist, it was an ugly one from the Soap.
Not the fight we expected out of Gormley. We expected a lot more takedown attempts. A lot more slowing the action down, but...
Ducks under the kick. Now gets the takedown. Full mount for Gormley. Soapy could be in trouble here. Gormley postures up, drops the elbow.
Yeah, that's a big elbow.
Soapy may give his back. Nowhere to go for Big Dale Soapy. Lots of time here for Chase Gormley.
Soapy not moving his legs, not moving his hips. He did laying there.
Gotta wonder the effect of Soapy losing, what was it, 21 pounds in 24 hours after a 6-week camp.
Gormley, good job pulling his legs out. Did not want to keep his legs in there. Riding him like a wrestler. Making him carry his weight.
Past the halfway mark of this third and final. Soapy nowhere to go. Gormley continues to put down the points here. Soapy trying to find a way back to his feet, but Gormley...
We've seen this before. Soapy's on his left knee where he should be on his right knee with his left leg posted so he can get up easier. See guys make that mistake, and Evan is so strong though. Those legs are huge.
Single leg here from Gormley. Wants Soapy back on his back.
Gormley hit that trip to knock him down, and Soapy grabbed the cage to keep his balance.
Chaser's corner calling for the knees. Gets Soapy down again. Top position for Gormley. 135 now.
Soapy's tired.
Watch your fingers, Chase. Watch your fingers in the eyes.
Soapy with no answers here. Full mount for Gormley.
Gormley needs to posture up and just start raining some stuff down here. Oh, nice.
Spins around, takes the back of the Soap. You feel he's not going to do anything silly here, Gormley. Probably knows he's ahead on the scorecards and he'll just grind away. He's inside control now. He's got all the dominant positions, Chase Gormley.
Great control on the ground here. Grinding on him.
1:45 on the clock now. Sopi needs something. But unless a grand piano falls from the ceiling and lands on Gormley and knocks him out from here, can't see it happening for the Soap Pat.
Not so much.
Gormley grinds from here.
Gormley looked good with his striking, much better with his striking. I tell you what, he's improved in leaps and bounds in that category. That won him the fight overall.
Heavyweights.
10 seconds.
We've seen one go to the UFC this year from RFA, Big Josh Copeland. Chase Gormley should take this one.
Chase Gormley looking to hopefully make a return to the UFC. Real good performance against an undefeated fighter.
Speaking of UFC, Pat, want to wish good luck to your former protege, Robbie Lawler, tomorrow night in Las Vegas.
I'm really looking forward to that. Going to sit ringside with a couple of my buddies and say a prayer, cross my fingers, and watch Rob go to work.
Good luck, Robbie Lawler, tomorrow night's UFC. That's Mandalay Bay. Chase Gormley should take this one and go 11-4. Sopi is looking at his first ever pro loss here.
Sopi ducking and throwing that head kick, trying to set it up. Gormley saw it coming, went underneath, got the takedown. Easy takedown for him. Good performance by Chase Gormley tonight.
Nice crowd on hand here. Pat's scorecard, no brainer, 30-27 the way of Gormley. There can certainly be no controversy about this decision. We have seen a controversial decision earlier in the night. Sam Tuma beating Altair Alankar. Both Pat and I had it the way of Alankar for that one. They gave it to Tuma. But this one here certainly shouldn't be too much of a decision. Should go the way of Gormley. Let's have a look now. Let's go to Mike.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of MMA, we go to the judges' scorecards. Judge Louis Cobain scores the bout 29-28. Judge Michael Bell scores the bout 30-26. And Judge John McCarthy scores the bout 30-26. For your winner, by
Someone gave a 10-8 round.
Chase Gormley.
All right, there's some terrible judging there. A judge gave a 10-8 round.
I didn't see a knockdown, Mike.
I didn't see anything warranting a 10-8 round.
No.
And one judge gave a 10-8 round. Ridiculous judging here. Gormley gets the win, rightly so, but a 30-26, a 10-8 round is just stupidity. Anyway, folks, plenty more action still coming your way at RFA 21. We've got Murphy and Frazatto. Both fighters have one loss. Each is looking to make a dent in the other's record. Murphy and Bruno Frazatto are coming up. RFA 21 will be right back. He's with Chris Cyborg.
Chris, great to have you. Always good to see you. We like it when you come to the shows. Are you enjoying yourself tonight?
Yeah, I come to watch my friend, looks like a brother. We start training together.
At the arena, right? You're training at the arena.
No, he come from Brazil, shit box.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I train in the arena. But
right.
Yes.
Now, you were saying you're looking to fight sometime early in 2015. Tell us a little bit about that, what you're looking to do.
I think I will fight maybe February, but I don't know yet because I have an injury in my ankle and I start getting better and I start training boxing, jiu-jitsu, and I started running in sun. I think I'm getting better soon. And I'm very excited for being inside in cage soon.
Right.
And I train hard, I try, for me recovery so fast.
Will we see you maybe again in Muay Thai?
Yeah, man, Muay Thai for me, I love, excited. My last fight, good experience for me, respect so much. During the bars, great fighter. And for sure, maybe one fight again her, rematch. Because I'm here for this, I love fights, and I almost 1.5 years, fighting in MMA. And for me, sad because I want to keep training, motivated for training. Because this I'm still doing Muay Thai, Jiu-Jitsu,
One person out there that everyone wants to see you fight, and that's Ronda Rousey. I know there's been some problems in meeting at a weight division. If they pay you enough at the UFC, you could probably make 135, couldn't you?
You know, I try. You know, I try 135, and I have a lot of problems about this. And coming my injury, you know, I really want to fight her. You know, I don't like to speak too much. I like to do my work inside the cage, and everybody knows this. And no, I don't scare, I don't fear, you know, anything. You know, it's professional. I think inside the cage you can do this. I think maybe you can do one big deal, you know, 140. I think better for me and better for her. And I think one side you only push this fight. Only me want to make 135. If you make 140, I think it's better for me and for her.
Big money fight. Everybody will watch. Chris Cyborg, ladies and gentlemen.
For sure, I'm here for that. Thank you.
Always great to have Chris Cyborg in the house. And folks, we move into the business card. Bruno Frazatto taking on Joe Murphy at bantamweight. It should be a cracker. Let's get it going.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for the co-main event of the evening. Please welcome, fighting out of the blue corner, Bruno Frazatto, and fighting out of the red corner, Joe Murphy.
The Murphs are in full force here tonight for Joe Murphy. The 30-year-old fighting from just down the road in Huntington Beach. 4-1 in his last 5. Although the loss to Carson Beebe in World Series of Fighting, really, you should have won that one. Good in the scramble, good sweeps, always looks for the finish, Joe Murphy. Gave respect to Frazatto, said he sees no weak points in Bruno, says they match up well. Bruno's a good all-rounder. 5 submissions, 2 decisions for Murphy, making his RFA debut.
Trains under Kleber Luciano. Kleber, old school. Been around for a long, long time.
Let's look at the tail of the tape for our co-main. Similar records, Frazatto, 3 years the older, 1 inch the shorter. Weight is a pound over for Joe Murphy. Reach goes the way of Frazatto in the arms. A halfer in the legs goes the way of Murphy. John McCarthy does the final inspection of Joe Murphy. You're watching RFA 21 on Access TV Fights. Let's go to Kendall. First of all, how about we check out the blueprint for victory, Pat?
Frazatto worked on his wrestling to defend takedowns. He'd like to put Murphy on his back, honestly. As far as Murphy worked on his angles, that means, hey, I want to get out of the way, cut angles, land my strikes. Good scrambler, but he does not want to be on the ground with Frazatto.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for the co-main event of the evening. This fight is scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds in the RFA Bantamweight division and is brought to you by Inca Cola, the Golden Cola, refreshment for the world. Look us up on the web and Twitter at Inca Cola USA. That's Inca with a C, Cola with a K, USA. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. He stands 5'6", weighing in at 135.4 pounds, holding a professional MMA record, 6 wins, 1 loss. Training out of Team Nogueira and Blackhouse, fighting out of Campinas, Sao Paulo, Brazil, Bruno Frazatto. His opponent across the cage, fighting out of the red corner, stands 5'7", weighing in at 136.6 pounds, holding a professional record, 7 wins, 1 loss. Training out of Classic MMA and fighting out of Huntington Beach, California, Joe Murphy. Your referee in charge of the action is Herb D.
All right, gentlemen, we've been over the rules. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. Let's keep this fight clean. Touch gloves. Let's do it.
We are ready for our co-main event at bantamweight between Bruno Frazatto and Joe Murphy. two submission specialists. Big crowd support here for Huntington Beach's own Joe Murphy.
A lot of people here to watch him.
Third man in the cage will be Herb Dean. Michael Chiavello, Pat Miletich with you. It's Access TV Fights on a Friday night from the OC.
Murphy turning Frazatto's touch gloves.
Both men just filling each other out here. Plenty of movement. Wild uppercut off the right hand from Murphy.
Loading that up from his hip. Good way to get stuck with something.
Cutting an awkward angle there, Murphy, trying to surprise Frazatto.
Very herky-jerky movements out of Murphy.
Jabbing Frazatto.
Frazatto, you can see, not using a lot of movement.
Overhand right, Frazatto. Jab to the roundhouse kick from Murphy. Both men still trying to gauge their distance here. Frazatto just pumping out that jab. Specialist. Overhand right from Murphy. Cut the angle well and landed it. Frazatto gets on the inside. Short right hand misses. Step across the outside thigh kick from Murphy. Frazatto tracks around, kick off the left. Turn the shin in nicely. Counter left hand. Tremendous pace here.
Frazatto just trying to get his timing, trying to figure out this movement. Very hectic right now in front of him. Got to cut the ring off. Stop following Murphy around.
Frazatto hooks, Murphy kicks off the lead leg. Left-right hook there from Murphy, not getting past the forearms though. Uppercut,
my goodness.
Down. Murphy unloads!
Wow.
Frazatto in trouble!
Frazatto.
He's exploded on him! Murphy's gone crazy on Frazatto!
Oh my goodness.
Meet me somewhere! Joe Murphy brings the house down! That was crazy! Don't mess with a man with a perfect part. Joe Murphy unleashing violence on Frazatto. My word. Let's have a look at it again here. Drops him with the uppercut off the right. Scoops it from his hips. Beautifully placed. Frazatto drops. Planted him like a tree and then finished him. Frazatto nowhere to go. He tried to crawl away here. And Murphy just stayed on him and abused him. Over and over, just abused him. Let's go to Mike Kendall.
Ladies and gentlemen, your referee, Herb Dean, calls a stop to the fight at 2 minutes, 59 seconds into the first round for your winner by TKO, Joe Murphy.
8-1 now for the Murph. And Pat Miletich is going to grab an elated Joe Murphy.
Joe Murphy.
How's it going?
Think you got a few fans here tonight, bud?
I brought a couple. Thanks everybody for coming out. Thanks everybody for watching, especially the people on the East Coast. I know it's late.
So we expected this to be a ground fight. Both of you guys are very good on the ground. You trained with Kleber Luciano, obviously, so you've got good ground skills, but ended up being a striking battle.
It did, and I was ready.
Big win for you. Frazatto, a very skilled guy, world-class ground fighter, very, very tough. Biggest win of your career.
Definitely, most definitely.
So, Joe, what's up next for you, brother?
Oh, we'll see what happens. I'm ready for anything. I'm still fresh. If you got another guy in the back, bring him out. Let's go.
Well, you know, just by chance, I just got in my ear from the truck that Jeff Curran would like to fight you.
Jeff Curran. That's an honor. I'd love to.
All right, good. There you go. Joe Murphy, ladies and gentlemen. It might be on with Jeff Curran.
Indeed. That'd be a good one to see. Curran versus Murphy. Curran actually tweeting earlier in the night that he wanted to take on the winner of this co-main event. And there is the winner, Joe Murphy. Folks, the fight of the night is up next. The Sultan and the Juice are ready to square off for the RFA Lightweight Championship of the World. RFA 21 on Access TV Fights. We'll be right back. Welcome back inside the hangar in the OC. It's Resurrection Fighting Alliance number 21 on Access TV. Three greats from RFA that have moved on to the big time. Alan Jaban, Pedro Munoz, Brian Ortega with his championship belt. Great to have that trio in the house where their claim to fame began at the RFA. Michael Chiavello, Pat Milicic with you. Pat, we've seen a stunning night of action so far. We've seen decisions, submissions, knockouts. We've got one fight to go. It's the Juice, Zach Juusola take on Mehdi Baghdad. A real clash of styles. Collegiate wrestler versus Muay Thai world champion. But tonight, so many fights have not gone to script according to style. Guys have shocked us. As you said, we thought the last fight was going to be a ground game between Frazatto and Murphy. It ended in the stand-up.
Yeah, well, I think with this fight, Juusola has got to spread out Baghdad's defense, make him wrestle when he thinks he's going to be striking and vice versa. Otherwise, you get yourself in trouble. He still has to set up those takedowns and use the striking and go into deep waters with a Muay Thai world champion in Baghdad. So he better set his takedowns up really well.
Mehdi Baghdad does come in the favorite for the fight. Pat, do you agree with the bookmakers on that one?
I do overall. Unless Juusola can get takedowns and control the fight on the ground, he could get himself in a lot of hot water.
Folks, it's our main event. The World Lightweight Championship is up for grabs. Baghdad and Juusola. Let's take a closer look.
Mehdi Baghdad is one guy, he's training like for 12 years. He's world champion Muay Thai, K1 champion. My goal is to have a two belt for two different sports. Right now I have one objective, he come back with the belt in LA.
It's a double hook right hand. Beautiful connection there from Mehdi Baghdad.
Mehdi likes to stalk his opponent, come forward, slow movement, stay calm.
Nobody wants to stand up with me.
He is underestimating me with my striking abilities, my wrestling abilities, my ground abilities, but I'm not coming to fight his fight. I'm gonna make him fight my fight. Zach Juusola is a tough-ass fighter from Minneapolis, Minnesota. You'll never see a boring fight when you see me fight.
He's a great fighter, he's a tough fighter, and I'm really excited to fight him because I know it's going to be a wow.
I want to prove to everybody what I can do. I want to prove to everybody where I belong.
It's going to be a really great KO, or if you want to go on the ground, so it's okay, I'm going to submit him.
To have the RFA belt would be a great accomplishment.
Be ready in the cage because tonight is going to be a war.
Mehdi, ain't shit sweet. I'm coming for that belt.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for the main event of the evening. Please welcome, fighting out of the blue corner, Zach Juusola, Sultan Mehdi Baghdad. Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for the main event of the evening. This fight is scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds for the RFA Lightweight World Championship and is brought to you by New Breed Nutrition. Are you the new breed? Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. He stands 6 foot tall, Weighing in at 155 pounds, holding a professional MMA record of 10 wins, 2 losses. Training out of Extreme Couture and fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, Zach Juusola. His opponent across the cage, fighting out of the red corner, stands 6'1". Weighing in at 154.8 pounds, holding a professional record of 10 wins, 3 losses. Training out of Black House and fighting out of Los Angeles, California, the Sultan, Mehdi Baghdad. To all those watching LXS TV in attendance right here in Costa Mesa, California, are you ready for war? Your referee in charge of the action is Big John McCarthy.
Gentlemen, this is RFA Championship. We've gone over the rules in the back. Protect yourself at all times. Don't obey my commands at all times. If you wish to touch gloves, touch them now. Best of luck to both of you. Step back to your corners.
John McCarthy, the final instructions for Mehdi Baghdad and Zach Juusola. It's the main event of RFA 21 here on Access TV on a Friday night from the OC inside the hangar in Costa Mesa. Michael Chavello, Pat Miletich with you.
All right, you ready? You ready? Get it up!
Striking of Mehdi Baghdad. Let's see the wrestling of Zach Juusola.
Juusola likes to throw that rear leg roundhouse. Got to be careful throwing that against a world champion in Muay Thai, though. Better set it up. That's why.
Sharp counter left hand early from Baghdad. Juusola pushing him against the cage. Locking onto a single, trying to switch to a double. Back to a single.
Good hand control by Baghdad. Beautiful job staying off the ground there. Didn't take Juusola long to show his cards, Mike.
Those knees won't affect the inside thigh of Mehdi Baghdad, but Juusola trying to stay busy.
Especially the lead leg. Thai fighters' lead legs take so much abuse over the years, it's like the nerves are dead in them.
Knee guard now from Baghdad, drops it, puts it on again. Juice trying to power through it.
Juusola got to get that hand free. Not going to get anywhere with that hand stuck there. Baghdad keeping control of it.
World Lightweight Championship on the line here. Big opportunity for both men. RFA has launched so many fighters to the UFC. They really have become the unofficial breeding ground for future UFC fighters. I think last count they'd sent either 30 or 31 fighters in 20 shows to the UFC. It's an incredible figure.
And the winner of this could easily end up in the UFC. Juusola's already been offered, but he had problems, personal problems. He couldn't take the fight. Probably a heartbreaking situation for him.
Oh, big sweeping leg kick from Baghdad.
And he got to the back leg.
Goes upstairs with the rear leg roundhouse.
You get kicked in the back leg like that, it gets wrecked.
Chance go out for Mehdi Baghdad. Shoots in for a single there. Baghdad trying to lock on the tie clinch. He does so now. Nope, just back to a single hand clinch here for Baghdad.
Keeping that forearm in the way. Nice work. Good job circling. Oh, elbow's coming, buddy. He wanted to throw it. He had wrist control.
Baghdad closed as the favorite minus 210. The comeback on the Juice was plus 160. Knee there from Baghdad.
Yeah, good quick knee on the retreat. Nice elbows. Oh.
Double crossing elbow. Make it in triplicate from Baghdad. Driving, looking for the canvas. Can't find it, now does. The Juice gets Baghdad down.
Finally, he had control of that left leg of Baghdad and used his head to get him down, but Baghdad right back to his feet. And that's getting tight on Juusola's neck there a little bit. That's tight, buddy. I'm telling you. Juusola's fighting that. He wanted to get out of there.
Head pumps out for Juusola.
Oh.
Big leg kick again. And Juusola gets a takedown on Baghdad. Baghdad again back to his feet, Pat. He's quick.
Yeah, you got to take advantage of those takedowns. You're burning a ton of energy to get them. You got to use them. Keep the guy down.
Don't forget, folks, join us right after the fights live from LA. It's Inside MMA. Kenny Rice, Bas Rutten, Rove and Ronnie Kruk. Right after tonight's fights, we cross to our studios in LA and join the boys for Inside MMA.
Juusola staying tight, keeping that head in there. While he's on his feet, that's not a bad place to be.
Muay Thai clinch. 1:05 remaining in this first round. Set for fight.
Mehdi front headlock. Trying to use it. Pinch that arm across. Juusola got wrist control here. Coming up smart.
Southpaw stance now switches to orthodox. Juusola, left roundhouse kick.
Baghdad staying very composed right now.
Juusola on his bike here. Step across outside thigh kick.
They're telling Juusola to circle right, but you got to remember, Baghdad's got a wicked left hook. Oof, oof.
High run roundhouse. Final seconds of the opening round. It's been an intriguing one.
Oh,
beautiful
man.
left hook, chomping leg kick, caught him on the knee, end of round one. Folks, also a reminder that over the Christmas period, we do have shows on for you. It's the Best of RFA on the 12th of December, 19th of December, Best of Legacy, 26th of December, Best of Line Fight, and then on the 2nd of January, Best of Access TV Fights 2014.
Baghdad smoking that rear leg kick in. He landed 3 of those during that fight, getting to that back leg of Juusola, and Juusola following up with a takedown, but Baghdad coming right back up. And many more of those kicks to the rear leg on Juusola, and his leg is going to be fried. That is extremely painful.
Pat 10-9 to Baghdad, you said in the first. Tell us about it.
Baghdad, effective striking. Takedowns were not used by Juusola. Baghdad able to negate them, get right back to his feet.
Here we go. You
Second
ready?
of 5. We're set for.
Telling Juusola to throw that lead arm and then throw the rear leg right behind it.
Nice tight clinch and a knee, then the break off from the Juice.
That's what he needs to do, land his strikes and get moving. Move your head, because something's coming back the other way.
Takedown from the Juice and takes it back of Mehdi Baghdad.
Great timing on that. Baghdad wrist control trying to come up. Telling him to get his other hook in. Oh boy.
Figure 4 around the body here of Baghdad. Baghdad's relaxed though. What does he do from here, Pat?
Well, keep hand control. You like to straighten that arm and bring it over to the other side of your head and then put pressure on the elbow joint so your opponent has to take his legs off you to adjust his body to take off the pressure of the joint. Basically, if they don't, you try and break their elbow.
Referee may break this here if there's no action. We're in a stalemate at the moment.
Well, he's got dominant position, though. Baghdad's looking at John saying, hey, come on, bud, help me out here. He's looking right at John the whole time. This is awesome. Listening to his corner now. Great awareness. Juusola working hard to get that choke in there, trying to set it up. There, he's trying to bring the arm over.
Watch your fingers in his face.
Baghdad staying relaxed.
Can't make a mistake here, though, with hand control. Got to stay there, be smart.
Still got that figure 4 around the body of Baghdad.
They want him to cover Baghdad's nose and mouth.
Long time in this position for the Juice.
It's getting annoying. Baghdad's trying to get that arm up and over there.
Glances up the screen to see how much time is left. We are halfway through this second stanza.
Baghdad also trying to take the arm either over or tuck it underneath his right arm, which is also a very smart move. Now he's putting pressure on the elbow joint. See how he's trying to do that?
Let's work, come on, work.
Crowd whistling and jeering. They want to see more action.
There it is, there it is. Now he's safe. Now he knows he's safe. Juusola's feet. He's sliding down, slowly but surely.
Tightens up that body lock.
Hooking the foot behind the leg now to keep himself up there. Stay glued to him.
Baghdad trying to sneak over a right hand to the left side of his head. Only in mixed martial arts can you find a punch like that.
Trying to get him to lean back. Juusola adjusted his legs there to climb back up higher.
Long time in this figure four.
You know, a lot of people may sit there and go, oh, this is boring, break them, but to me, this is a heck of a chess match right now. Both guys do not want to make a mistake. Baghdadi, nice.
Good work from Baghdad, and Mehdi comes forward with the hands. High right roundhouse.
I think he's angry.
I think so. Juice moving. Leg kick from Mehdi.
See Murphy start to jump a little bit. Or Juusola jumping a little bit, getting out of the way of that kick.
Looping punches from Mehdi. Baghdad under half a minute to go in this second. I wonder how much wear and tear that took on either one of these men being in that position for so long. The juice on Mehdi's back.
Took more wear and tear, Juusola did.
Double leg. Scrolls out nicely, this Baghdad.
Lining up the choke, buddy.
Look at this.
He's gonna looking to hook the leg, but he couldn't get it.
No time, end of the round.
Baghdad, really good composure here. See him torquing him off to the side, and then comes out of there with some fury. He was not happy to have a guy on his back that long. Here he is locking up the choke, trying to roll through and lock it up. Needed to hook that leg though. Good job by Juusola getting that hand free and getting out of that choke. See how he's keeping his elbow up, blocking that. Cannot get your arm smashed down against your neck there.
Third round of our world title fight for the lightweight championship between Mehdi Baghdad and Zach Juusola. Another 10-9er for Baghdad back.
He's just, I mean, Juusola did nothing with the positions that he had. And Baghdad landing the better strikes.
Dropping body shot off the lead from the Juice. Baghdad may be looking to set the right hand or the rear leg round kick. It's a lead hook. Oh, beautiful elbow. Timed it well over the top.
Yeah, you might want to have better defense while attacking a Muay Thai world champ.
Jab from the Juice out of southpaw stance. Baghdad keeping the chin tucked. Backs him up with a hook.
Baghdad literally looks like he's not worried about anything that Murphy's doing.
There seems to just lack a bit of power, a bit of mustard in the hands of Juusola.
Yeah, you got to make people respect everything you do.
Roundhouse tucks it under the right arm from the Juice. Baghdad skipping forward.
Oh.
Thought about the roundhouse off the right. Cracks it to the inside right leg. Beautifully done.
I think he actually he might have got to the back leg again, Mike. You'll see a replay, I'm sure.
He got to the back leg.
That stuff hurts.
Long, long legs on Mehdi Baghdad, controlling the striking here. The Juice needs some more juice in his hands. Step across, shin meets thigh. Step through knee from the Juice. Roundhouse to the waist.
Playing with fire here. Playing with fire.
He's just too flat-footed though, Juusola, to effectively throw these kicks. They've got no snap behind them, no starch. Elbow. Trying to shave the nose off.
Juusola calling him on.
Again, no starch though. Nothing really powerful in these hand combinations from the Juice pack.
Scoring points right now though. The only bad thing is standing right in front of Baghdad. Eventually something is going to catch you.
The left leg of the Juice looks like it's been barbecued. Look at that elbow, that sock to it off the lead arm there, Mehdi Baghdad.
Baghdad needs to stay a little busier here with his striking.
Nice jab there from the Juice.
Loading up too much.
Double leg. Uppercut from Mehdi. Juice is hurt. It's a groin strike. He grimaced. You may be wondering where the name Juusola comes from. It's a Finnish name, he told us yesterday. Let's have a look here.
You need to see the opposite side. Both guys throwing knees at the same time. That will definitely open you up. He jumped a little bit into his own knee, which raised his groin.
Yes. Some time to recover here. Will Juusola, the Juice, says he's okay to go on. Does have 5 minutes recovery time if he wants it, but the old John Smalls are back in place. Referee John McCarthy just has a little word there with Baghdad. Roundhouse. Corner of Juusola are saying keep kicking the body of Baghdad. How effective that'll be for them though. He's got pretty good coverage on his defense, Mehdi Baghdad, and he loves to slam that step across outside leg kick. The trajectory he gets on it, the pivot on the lead foot, quick torque of the hips, perfectly executed.
The one thing Juusola's doing well though is by peppering Baghdad so much. Baghdad's not getting a chance to set up a lot of his stuff. Not able to dig in and throw a lot. He's kind of waiting for an opening instead of creating one.
Elbow, looking for the overhand. Baghdad just looking for some space. Catches the kicking leg, counter right kick, uppercut from Baghdad. Neither proved effective. Overhand right, beautifully done from Baghdad. Looks for the elbow off the left here, Mehdi Baghdad.
He's just missing that. He needs to turn that into a hook and he'll land it.
Roundhouse.
Hey, good kick to the body.
Doubles up on it. 3 at a time. Half a minute remains. Ooh, counter there from Baghdad, and the Juice just got under.
Both over the head.
Good right hand from Baghdad. Juice backed up against the cage. Muay Thai clinch. Elbow coming off the right pads.
Yeah.
There it is, to the orbital. The Juice. He took some huge shots there, Juusola.
Yeah,
Baghdad ties him up again.
Baghdad saw that takedown coming after he heard him.
The bell's going to be a reprieve here for Juusola.
Baghdad landing the heavier shots in this round also. Nasty slicing elbow across the cheek there. And then the uppercut. Nice work by him. Like to see him stay a lot busier like that. You can see Juusola really got stung with those shots. Baghdad needs to do a lot more of that.
Step on back, step on back, step on back. There you go.
Pat, you've got a 30-27 to Baghdad. Another good round for him in the third.
But close round. Juusola stayed busy there most of the round, but the heavier shots from Baghdad did the damage, the low kicks, the elbows, heavy punches.
Corner of Juusola telling him again to kick to the body of Baghdad. They feel it's wide open. Got to be careful of that hook, though, from the lead hand of Baghdad.
Nice uppercut by Juusola.
Stiff jab from the Juice. Baghdad looks for a counter. They
Oh,
clinch up. Oh, knee. That
Oh.
one there was straight to the groin.
That was loud.
Yeah, that's not good.
Oh, that might be a point.
It's all right,
Wow.
take your time.
The Juice in a whole lot of pain here. Have a look at this.
And
full chamber as well. And that'll make the Juice wish he played bowling instead. Ugh.
Oof.
Oh, I think he's chucking up.
Oh, no.
Yeah, he's Ralphie.
No way to end a title fight. When you start vomiting from getting hit in the groin, you know you got hit hard.
Yeah, the old nards get up into the stomach area and they feel like they're just going to explode, Pat.
Been there, have you?
When I was 10 years old, I think last time I got hit in the groin.
Bike accident?
All right, how you feeling, babe? I know it hurts. Okay, give me.
Well, you'll get 5 minutes to recover. Now, if they're in Japan, of course, Pat, the doctor would come in with a big white sheet, stick the old hand down the pants, have a bit of a fondle.
I'm not letting the doctor do that.
You never had it happen to you in Japan?
No.
The doctor fondlage?
No.
Yeah, they fondle around. John McCarthy having a word here with the Juice.
Take your time.
Still looks in a bit of pain. There's a nice hematoma to the side of the left eye of the Juice as well. Other side. Just by his left eye. He's got more time to recover here. Looks like he's shaking, nodding to McCarthy, saying he'll be okay. Will Big John take a point off Baghdad?
I think he may.
Huh? You're moving too much. Can't have you have another one, okay? You understand? Okay, next one I'm telling you I'm taking a point, so make sure you're off it, okay? You got it? All right.
Okay, we are underway again. Baghdad cracks away at that knee.
Tell you what, Baghdad moves him with his punches.
Frighteningly strong, Mehdi Baghdad. Left hook. Corner of Juusola still calling for the body kicks. He throws it off the left. That's what they want. They feel they've found a chink in the armor of the Sultan.
They're landing it, hitting that liver. Oh.
Baghdad goes body head.
Got to open up more.
Straight right hand from the Sultan. Popping jabs here from the Juice. Nicely done from him.
Absolutely. Good flicking jabs. Keeping it in the face.
Juusola came in 10-2. Baghdad came in 10-3. Up next, folks, live from Los Angeles, Inside MMA with Kenny Rice, Bas Rutten, Rove and Ronnie Kruk. And a swag of celebrity guests. Uppercut.
So accurate with his punches, though. I will say that, man. He's landed a lot.
Looking leg kick again there from Baghdad. That's under the outside right thigh. He's been able to hit both legs effectively all night. The front and back legs. Body shot from Baghdad.
Surprised he hasn't used more of those low kicks, to be honest with you, Mike. While Juusola's standing there throwing his jabs and stuff, he could be devouring those legs.
Juusola has landed punches, but they've had no power. It's been more like,
oh, that hurt.
Oh, that's tagged and it's over. It's over. It's over. It's over. Baghdad's done it.
Sliced him open, buddy.
My word. Sliced him open indeed. Put a money box on Juusola.
Wow.
Mehdi Baghdad is just one vicious man.
Dangerous going backwards. World-class striker.
Crazy. Opened him up right over the left eye. That's a good one. Looking at slip a few quarters in there. Take a look at this here, folks. Baghdad on the back foot here. Slices him with the elbow, fillets that eyebrow, and then just assaults him, beats him down. But that was the elbow he's been throwing all fight and have finally connected. You fight a Muay Thai world champion who knows how to use those elbows. You're always in danger of getting caught and getting sliced. And Mehdi Baghdad gets his third, I should say his 11th win, and he's now the lightweight champion of RFA. They vest up the eye there of the Juice. Brave effort from the Juice. Only 3 weeks notice for Zach Juusola. Can take a lot away from this fight, but he cannot take the world title bout. Ed Sora is there, the president of RFA, with a championship belt, as we're about to make it all official here.
Ladies and gentlemen, your referee, Big John McCarthy, calls a stop to the fight at 2 minutes, 47 seconds into the 4th round for your winner by TKO and new RFA Lightweight World Champion, the Sultan, Mehdi Baghdad.
Ed Suarez fits that belt around the waist of the Sultan. It looks like Pat Milicic is going to have a word with the new lightweight champion of RFA.
Mehdi Baghdad, you know, it seemed like it took you a little bit of time to get going there. It looked like you were trying to get your timing, and he stayed pretty busy, stayed in your face quite a bit.
I was training a lot for this fight. I don't know why I was tired. I need to see what's going on, because, sorry, normally I do more stuff, more explosive. I was a little bit tired, I don't know why. So I'm happy I won my fight. I want to thank my coach, Daniel Warren, Kenny Johnson, all my boys from Black House, my sponsor, MMA Pro Gear. He helped me a lot. So thank you very much.
Let's take a look up at the big screen. They're going to show us the elbow. Go ahead and take us through it.
Nice. Muay Thai. Muay Thai for MMA, guys. Clinch and I do my elbow. So, inside MMA, look my fight.
Mehdi, another champion from Black House, another champion from RFA. We felt that because Juusola had a chance to go to the UFC before he had to turn the fight down because of personal problems, you just finished him with a nasty elbow. Do you feel you're deserving to go to the UFC?
Thank you very much, and thank you for all the guys who come to see me. Los Angeles Petanque, all my friends from the restaurant, Bistro. Thank you very much.
All right, just
great fight, champ. Mehdi Baghdad, ladies and gentlemen.
Mehdi Baghdad, the lightweight champion of RFA, a promotion that has sent so many fighters to the UFC. We saw a few of them here tonight in Brian Ortega and Alan Joban. There's one in the cage there, Pedro Munoz. Will Mehdi Baghdad be the next one? Over 30 fighters have gone to the UFC from RFA in 20 events. Folks, it's time to go to the studios. Let's join Kenny Rice, Al Wapper, Bus Written, and Roven Ronnie Clark. It's Inside MMA time.